Hello! Hello! How's everybody doing? It's late. I know it's late.
Not that late.
Yeah, I guess not.
Final Fantasy IV is my next title. We trade off for who's doing the next RPG, and Will's got the next turn here.
And I'm sorry, what's that attitude? Eternia again? Eat shit. Okay. I will never get tired of this.
Too true. It's his game to pick next.
I am so full.
And it'll also be Final Fantasy IV Advance specifically.
Indeed it will. Indeed it will. Boo. Yeah, why Advanced? Why Game Boy Advance? There's never any good ports on the Game Boy Advance.
Not for this one. As it turns out, okay, Final Fantasy IV suffers from an inconvenient situation at the end of the game that I don't like, which is that you end up with the same 5 characters to defeat the final boss every time. There is no two ways around it. You end up with Cecil, Rosa, Kain, Rydia, and Edge at the game's end. And I don't like that. So Final Fantasy IV Advance fixed that. They have it where you can actually get 5 other characters to bring along.
Really?
So that's why Final Fantasy IV is. It's the characters you've had in your party all along. You just lose them over time, but they're not dead. So.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, you get like Yang, you get I think Sid, you get the twins, you get Edward. I might be missing somebody, but I think that's it.
Damn it, my controller's not working. I have to go to the... let's see, where is it?
First few minutes are always for tweaking and setting up, so no worries just yet.
Alright, that's the D-pad though. Here we go.
But yeah, once Will finishes up Eternia, then it goes back to me. Which,
So
from my knowledge, it takes you, what, about 25 to 30 hours to do Eternia?
I can beat this game in 5 hours if I wanted to.
Okay. I guess that was just my experience that it was 25 to 30 hours.
I can speedrun this game if I wanted to. But do I want to?
Well, again, if you're trying to showcase it for folks, I would probably not recommend speedrunning.
Because, yeah, speedrunning does mean that I gotta take advantage of all the skips and all the tricks.
Yeah, the things I didn't want you to do.
Okay. Oh, wow. There's a fast forward.
Okay, so 4 hours.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Alright, game all start. Okay.
Are you doing Twitter and YouTube this time, or just Twitter? Or sorry, Twitch. Shut up. Shut up. I told you I was tired. This is what you're going to get today.
I got both. We're on both.
Okay.
Alright.
And yes, folks, I'm operating on 4 hours of sleep, and my energy is meh. So this is not me at my best.
Alright, boys. Let's do this. Galanos.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like with the PSP version always had like a weird delay on its cutscenes.
I don't see it. 1 second. Sorry, closing windows. There you go.
Yayo, pue wakundo, aidin, yayo, dini doya.
Ooh, I too. Po I wakundu. I mudu. Din I duya.
Puruni sun. Waidin furu.
Ooh, baururu. Poti. Ooh, tu sweaty.
Ooh. Umundu de suti imudu.
It is neat how they made a whole language just for this game.
Yeah.
Tiutuntigue.
Rap wins. How you doing, dude?
Ban. Idin umugu di inunti di oburro. Purui sun. Suifu.
Do, 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 do. Oh, you were trying to fix your own Tomb Raider game on Steam? Huh, that's always fun. These games always need a little elbow grease in order to run properly. Pretty.
I am actually a little curious as to why she brought Quickie. I guess companionship.
Yeah, exactly. Like, aside from Galanos, Kawicki's like the only companion / friend she has. I don't know. Hold on, let me check the filters. Okay, well that's what the filter's off.
Huh. Is that?
Read.
Farah?
Hey, long time no see.
I love
How's
the
it
voice
going?
acting. I just wish I knew
Did
who
your
was
hunt
speaking.
go well?
What? There's dialogue boxes, dum-dum.
No. I mean the actual voice actors.
Oh, yeah, I wish I knew who they belong to as well. But yeah, like, there are filters needed because I don't know what it is for the PSP emulator, but with 2D games, without filtering, the games look a little weird, so... No, not that. Any word of the voice actors? No! I mean, aside from Kevin Miller and frickin' Aaron Clark, don't know who the other people are.
Yeah. I wish Kevin Miller knew who they were.
Yeah, he only knew who the one was. He only knew of Aaron Clark. I like the scanline look. Votes to keep the scanline? Because I kind of like that one.
I feel like we're watching from a Star Wars observation tower with that.
Okay, Gah! Cartoon? Ew.
It's a little brighter.
Video smoothing? I mean... It smudges it a little bit, but that kind of looks okay.
funny thing is when I played Tales of Eternia originally, I remember the graphics being like this, so it does not throw me in the least.
Yeah, but when I play it but when I use your setting pawn on I can see the individual blocks and all that stuff, and I don't think you're supposed to. Like, everything was supposed to be blended properly. And for the PSP, I don't know if they ever really did that properly. Can't do that. Video smoothing, I think we'll just have to go with, because at least it looks... Everything...
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. I mean, not
I just took
great,
what I
but
need
it
for
looks
today.
good.
Yeah, for an
Nothing
emulator,
hard
I guess
about
it's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I have to admit it. You sure are handy with your sword.
Farah, it sure is a surprise to see you here.
Yeah, lately I've been busy in the fields. Reed, do you still come here every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've liked this place ever since we were small.
You've liked this place ever since we were small.
So, what's up today? Playing hooky?
So what's up today? Playing hooky?
Of course not.
Of course not. There's something different about the sky. So I came to take a look.
The sky?
The sky?
Don't the colors look different?
Don't the colors look different?
Do they? Can't say I've noticed.
Do they? Can't say I've noticed.
It's definitely weird. I think something's about to happen.
It's definitely weird. I think something's going to happen.
Really? Something like
Yeah.
what?
Like what?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
something's about to come falling
Maybe
from
something's
Celestia.
about to come falling from Celestia.
Don't sound so thrilled. Anything coming from there is bound to be bad news.
Don't sound so thrilled. Anything coming from there is bound to be bad news.
How would you know? There hasn't been contact between our worlds for almost 2,000 years.
How would you know? There hasn't been contact between our worlds for 2,000 years.
Anyway.
No, Farah, okay.
Anyway, life is meant to be simple. When things stay the way they are, that's true happiness.
Anyway, life is meant to be simple.
You get the feeling that
When
Reed could
things
be
stay
stuck
the
in
way they
prison.
are,
He's like, I get to do the same
that's
thing day
true
after day.
happiness.
Paradise.
Here we go again. Reed's philosophy. You never change.
Here we go again. Reed's philosophy. You never change.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe I'm just that way because of all the trouble that a certain somebody caused.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe I'm just that way because of all the trouble that a certain somebody caused.
Farah?
Farah?
Hey, over there. What's that?
Uh-oh.
Farah, run!
Farah, run!
Reed!
Where exactly are you going to run to when you're in a tower?
Phew.
Anywhere but there.
You okay?
Yes. Jump, get out of there, something. I don't, other words would be better.
Like what friggin' Dash's sister said in The Incredibles. Away from here!
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay. But something came down, didn't it? I'm gonna have a look.
Wait, Farah, it's too dangerous. Ah, she's always like this.
Hey, Farah, wait, it's too dangerous. Ah, she's always like this. That was easy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe somebody will like subscribe to you and confuse the hell out of you when you're playing this game.
Did you think you'd win?
Dun, 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 dun. I'm using a GameCube controller, so things are a little weird. Whoops.
Prepare to die, Egg Bear.
Yes.
Yes! Why not a PlayStation controller? It's a new experience.
How was that?
How's that? Dun. Hmm.
How was that?
How's that? Dun 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 dun.
It's over.
Dun 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 dun.
Huh?
What are you? You're a peculiar looking thing. You want me to follow? Is that it?
You want me to follow? Is that it? How was that?
How's that? Dun 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 dun. Hey, Cody. Farah!
Yep,
Farah!
we'll be streaming this for the next few RPG Mondays, I think.
We'll see.
Reed, over here.
Who is this?
What is this?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Unrurui Tiyumuku.
Unrurui, tiai muku.
She got out of her
Yaya
Pokeball.
fuidi, anrupu mugutun. Tuya muyai tun, usu tun dinduya. O waitun, fundin tu aitun.
What?
Tiai uspuru aiwan us. Umu fundiai. Ut
I can't understand a single word. What do we do?
ustiundin aimuya imunundin. Bai waimu. Supun aikutun rumu wasu.
The interesting thing is, like, when you know the game, she's saying exactly what you think she's saying.
I'm from another world. I've come here to.
Warn you about the grand fall, yada yada. So yeah, she says exactly what you think she's saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's dangerous here. Let's get her out of here.
Anyway,
And the question is why she doesn't
Let's get her
immediately
out of
go
here.
to that when she's finally understood.
Why?
Because
Because.
even without technology, Reed understood that when something is beeping, that ain't good.
You okay?
I would love a remaster of this game. For years, Gene and I have been like, oh, we would love to have a sequel. I don't know. I don't trust Namco not to fuck it up. Because it's clear, like, after playing the Radiant Mythology game where they flanderized him, I don't think they even know these characters when they make them. Or after they make them.
fine. What about her?
Fibriel.
What is this? This rainbow light.
Fibrial.
Ow, ow!
Bawai ti usu tiao su. Purun aisun unruputun.
I got it, I got it.
Could you let go of me now?
We don't know who she is, but one thing's for sure.
And what would that be?
She likes you.
She likes you.
Erev, thank you for the 100 biddies. Heck yeah, Eternia. Don't be stupid. She wants help from both of us.
Don't be stupid. That's silly. She wants help from both of us.
Dui yayo kunu iba?
Yeah, what she said.
Help? Oh, I see. We can't understand her, but we sure can help.
How? I'm with Rita 100% on that statement. Like, how? Oh, I see. We can't understand her, but we can help. What?
I wonder.
Rita, at this point, he's just like, woman! You need to stop getting me into shit.
I don't know. Wouldn't you
And so
feel
that's what
responsible for
happened.
her at this
I
point?
wanted to ask for your advice.
Yes. If I was the only one around and she was helpless in that situation, yeah, I couldn't just abandon her.
That's what I mean. So Farrah's not really being that reckless.
Not really, no.
She is probably over-promising help, but then again, she can't understand anyway.
Yeah.
We'll search the site of the explosion immediately. It might still be dangerous.
I swear to God, the guy that played the Elder Cameron had a career after this game, because that voice.
Right. And, what about her?
She must be cast out.
She must be cast out. It might seem cruel, but it is my duty to protect this village.
That's no excuse. You're saying we just turn our backs on a girl in trouble?
Look at her. She's black. I'm not kidding. They're about to do that.
Farrah,
Look at the color of her skin.
I don't think they say it in exactly
Strange
those words, though.
clothes, unintelligible speech. She could be the seed of disaster.
Look at the color of her skin. It's like, well, yeah, they do.
huh? What's wrong?
Quickie senses a disturbance.
What? What's going on?
I feel like there needed to be a door here.
Ai dunsu.
Here it is. Merity, you thought you could get away?
Stop!
All of you will perish and burn in flames! Thunderblade! Motherfucker!
At least you were smart enough to stop first.
Is there a key to the language? Yes, it can be understood and even spoken. You won't get away with this. More or less.
What was that?
Oh yeah, this game looks fantastic, even now. Like, granted, I'm playing on an emulator for the PSP, which, without the right filters, the game looks a little bit botched because, I don't know, PSP emulation still I don't think is quite perfected, but it's pretty close.
Are you okay?
She got brunched in the face. No, she's not okay.
Bundi yau pai didi
You would probably be best able to answer that one, Will.
I rute guati. Ti ai mukusu. Fui di. Su ai numu gutun.
It's actually a combination of both the English language and the Japanese language, and each letter in the Melnix alphabet can actually be translated to a singular letter in the English alphabet. So yes, if you have a translation guide, like a letter by letter basis for each word, you can actually just go ahead and make your own script to exactly every line that she's saying right there, which has been done. I've done it. I haven't saved it, but it can be done. And yes, the language, although a combo platter, you can actually teach yourself how to do it. I never tried it.
That man, was he after her?
It didn't look like a father greeting his lost child, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ah, Elder. Are you alright?
Ah, Elder, you're still here?
Where would I go?
Are you alright?
You two again? Are
You two? Again?
Are you two bringing disaster upon us, just like before?
Are you two bringing disaster upon us? Just like before.
You're wrong.
Elder, this has nothing to do with back then.
Elder, this has nothing to do with back then.
Cast the girl out. Banish her.
Cast the girl out. Banish her.
I understand. We'll do as you order.
However, I'm going with her as well.
However,
That's
I'm
so
going with her as well.
awkwardly worded.
Farah,
Do
do as you wish. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey!
Hey, hey!
It's like, this day sucks.
Pretty much.
I want a do-over. Thanks for waiting.
Thanks for waiting.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
She's...
Uti usu ai rutiti run. Puru ai omu.
These clothes are comfy and pink. She's wearing my old clothes.
She's wearing my old clothes. What do you think? Now when we leave the village, we won't attract attention.
She's still black, Farah.
Yeah, the thing is, she's not black. She just has darker skin. She is very tan.
Reed is very tan.
Oh, Reed is mildly tan.
Doing su uti futi.
Will you be... Do you... actually, I think she says, do you like it? Or something akin to that.
Really plan to leave the village?
And yeah, Mysterious, I
I've
think that's
decided.
exactly it. Substitution
First, I need
cipher.
to find
One
someone who
letter
can
for one
understand
symbol.
her.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Any ideas?
Hey, Allison. Nice Yuffie thumbnail. Isn't it, George?
Ah, that one.
Yes.
How about Keel?
Yes, it is.
Keel?
By Keel, you mean that goat high baby good for nothing Keel's a bell? That was when he was small. He's become a student at Mitch University.
Aren't the students there well respected?
No.
You might be able to understand her.
But it's Keel we're talking about. I wonder...
But it's Keel we're talking about. He sucks dicks.
No problem. It's decided. Our destination is the town of Academia.
He falls over
Mitch.
when he gets a cold, for Christ's sake. He's a
Well,
weakling.
let's go. my
You're
little
not wrong. He
Oscar.
falls over, period.
Oh, I know. I remember. I played through it.
He falls over at a mild breeze.
Umundu tia su.
I don't want to leave without Reed.
We
We leave this village, but he stays here. Understand?
He stays here. Understand?
You know, I thought it would be funny if, like, Farah tries to, like, guilt trip Reed into going. Reed stays here. You and I go out into the wilderness where it's cold and we'll be defenseless.
We'll have nothing to eat. There are monsters everywhere. We're almost certain. All right, I get it. I'm going.
Fine.
God, Farah.
My name isn't Febriel.
My name isn't Febriel.
What now? Reed, what do we do? It looks like she wants to stay with you.
What's all this we stuff?
What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, She needs to leave the village, but she doesn't want to be separated from you. That's all I'm saying.
Just as I thought.
I knew this would happen. I had a bad feeling all along.
Here we go again.
It isn't that bad by being needed by such a cute girl, is it?
Whatever.
I don't know.
forget
It's
that
never happened
dangerous
before.
out there.
Smack!
Prepared.
Oh, bitch.
Right.
Hey, don't stoop around my shit. Fine. I don't like that the freaking game like snap and crackles every time we go into a new room. That kind of sucks. So hold on. I wonder if like maybe if we save state and like is there a setting that we can change?
Well, given that it's rooted in audio.
I don't know if it is. Ah, crap. Well, you know what? That's fine. I saved it. Alright, load it.
Oh, look, Will, that's your cue.
What? I am 100% in agree with you, Allison. Tales of Eternia is the best. Why is there no audio now? Don't make me make a video explaining why it's the best. I got plenty of reasons.
No, you don't.
yeah.
Nobody wants that. I'll be Stewie for a moment.
Don't make me go upside your head. What happened to the audio?
What did you do?
Like, audio, where are you? Did I hear that Sony's president managed to make the PS3 and Vita stores not shutting down in summer and let people buy games digitally more for the PS3? I did. I didn't know if it was legit or not, but that is good news, even if it's only temporary. Yeah, what the hell happened to the freaking sound? Oh yeah, I'll always give this game attention. Right now I'm wondering, where the hell did the sound go? I changed a setting, that's all I did. I didn't want to change the freaking... I wonder if I change it back, will it... If I change it back to OpenGL, will the sound come back? I don't know. Oh wow. So yeah, even when I change it back to OpenGL, it still doesn't. Oh shit, that ain't good. Alright, so let me go into the settings, I guess. Damn it! Global volume, mute. What? No. Oh! Okay! That's odd. But yeah, okay, let's change the... Alright, let's change the actual rendering mode now. And change it to... We'll change it to Vulkan. I don't know what that does, but we'll see. Okay, now we'll go into the sound settings. Because for some reason it mutes itself every time. Yay! Okay. I don't know if it changed anything, but we'll see.
We'll find out.
I am the mysterious Wonder Chef. I will be teaching you how to make the on the run sandwich. I can now make a sandwich, unlike Lloyd.
I was going to say, well, you might still be able to fail at making a sandwich. I don't know.
I don't know. Lloyd's the only Tales character I've ever known to ever fail at making a sandwich.
I think Luke has failed at making a sandwich before, too.
Meanwhile, I'm sure this guy's like, dude, I've masturbated in this house. How did that... How long has that piggy bank been alive? Actually, yeah, let's check my sandwich. Whoops. Alright, so for a sandwich, all you need is bread, cheese, and lettuce. Oh man, that's gonna back you up. Yeah, if you don't get some protein in there, you are literally gonna shit bricks.
The lettuce will help.
Let's see, what recommended PSP and Vita games do I recommend buying from the store? Honestly, I haven't checked the store for PSP games, to be truthful. I mean, yeah, Tales of Hearts are, sure. I would probably go with the exclusives if you can. Stuff that's actually aged well and worth playing. It's difficult to say, because I'm sure there's definitely a wider library in Japan, I'm sure.
I'll recommend Abyss.
They're talking about for the PSP and the Vita, because the service is going to be closed.
Oh, actually, I thought that Abyss was one of the ones you could get there.
No. I will be teaching you how to make the omelette. For the omelette, all you need is rice, eggs, and onion. Oh, I remember playing Patapon. That was okay. I didn't love it, but I got it. Pan pata pata pataron. Pan pata pata pan. Like, dude, Whittock, get out of my way. Actually, I don't need to talk to her. Let's see, we should go over here, though. Yeah, the snap, crackling, and pockballing is still there every time we screen transition, so that sucks. I'm going out for a bit. Take care now. Moo! You get along with Orlocks well, don't you? Hell yeah, I love their milk. Moo! Reed, come back and milk me. I want to give you some of my milk. Oh yeah, Reed's house.
Apple gels are a unit of currency.
We found an apple gel. Oh, that's where we put it.
We still need to make those one day.
Oh yeah, I'd like to make those different types of apple gels. Okay, I'm getting real sick of that screen crackling every time we change a freaking window. There's got to be something to do about that.
Yeah, you can pretty much make them mysterious. I think somebody has suggested a recipe for them. But basically, if you make something with fruit juice and gelatin, that's most of the recipe right there.
Ah! It's finally here, the day we leave the village. Don't sound so happy about it. Mincha's far to the south. We've got some distance to cover. No problem, especially with your help, right? What second SNK franchise character who isn't from King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, Athena, Ikari Wars should make it into Smash Bros. DLC? I don't know. You're not asking the right guy for SNK stuff. I wish I could tell you, dude. I don't know too much about the SNK games.
You'll find Mint at the lower reaches of Big River Rasheen's. No problem.
I love how the PSP version of the world map in Eternia is like so beautifully like anti-aliased, and it runs at a smooth 60. Like, wow.
Smooth.
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
Like the screen transitioned to the battle screen. Like, that was weird.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. That's weird.
Let's do that again. Whoa, that is weird.
It's almost like it's got a frame of the village in there.
It is.
That poor farmer is never going to get his hoe fixed.
We're not gonna lose so easily.
Well, what can I say, Will? What did you do?
Okay, let's fix this. I'm sorry, but I can't play under these conditions. I can't have this game looking ugly.
I cannot work under these conditions. I will be in my trailer.
This is the 15th take. I cannot work like this. I will be in my trailer. Dun, 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 dun. This game has an anime. It does have a 13 episode anime, which I like, but it's not perfect because it's very much of a side story. Which, to be honest, I kind of like that, because, don't get me wrong, I like the other Tales of animes that they have, but what Eternia does, I can appreciate, because instead of where the other animes just retell the same story of the game, I kind of like that they go on a different side adventure that we haven't seen in Eternia. I changed a setting, so I don't know if that'll do anything.
Let's do it.
No, sort of.
Triple blossom. There.
Forgot I have some skills.
Lightning blade. Sonic blade. Sonic blade. Lightning blade.
Triple blossom. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know, we haven't introduced ourselves yet.
It's a shame we can't communicate.
It's too bad we can't communicate.
My name is Farah. Understand? Farah. Farah.
Fuaru? Fuaru-a? Farah.
Yes, Farah. And this is Reed. Reed. Reed.
Ruidu?
It's Reed.
Read.
Reed.
Yeah, she said it. She said it.
Merity, Merity, Merity.
Merity?
Iaitiu su diogauti. I do tiausu usu. Quickie, quickie, quickie.
I guess its name is Quickie. Huh.
She's almost talking.
Well, that's an easy name.
Hey, this is working fine. Understanding Narity might be a lot easier than I thought. Maybe we won't have to go to Minch.
Zuwausuntun.
Oh, you know what, George? I probably should share the game screen with you so you're actually up to speed.
That would be a good idea. I just didn't want to suggest it because I didn't know how to be overtaxing your computer.
This is a hot, brand new computer. Like, that's not going to overtax it.
It used to.
Yeah, back then.
Andun di testi aimu di tum.
But I'm playing with power now.
Nariti utum.
Guess we'd better go see Keel after all.
Good idea.
Good idea.
I just love Reed's snarky response. Good idea.
Good job. Of course not, Master. We came here to rescue you.
Let's do it. Lightning blade.
I rerouted the transmission just as you requested, Master. Then we decided to come and rescue you.
Sonic blade.
Good job.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Let's do it.
The monastery's that way?
Lightning
What are you
blade.
doing?
Oh, shit!
I'm gonna say, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
I remember this from when I played.
Wow.
So I was like, the monastery's right there, what are you doing?
Hey, Marvel DC fan, how you doing?
Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes sense. I see that you're dead. Look, I made you a sandwich. Admittedly, Tales of Eternia is a very fun game. I don't know that I appreciate it as much as Will does, but I definitely do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I leveled up Ras, so I'm bitter about that.
Mm-hmm.
They should not have. I'm sorry. They should not have a character in the game for that short of time.
Really, Mr. Flynn Shifo?
Well, you know that was a weird space issue, and you know that. They could not fit everything on the Xbox 360 disc, so they took out Patty and they made it so that you couldn't really play as Flynn except for in one fight, just to taunt you, and then never again. Fortunately, Definitive Edition fixes that.
Yeah, it took a remaster to solve that problem.
It did. And now I'm like, oh, Patty, I see why you were cut out.
Oh yeah, the remaster fixes a couple problems and it adds a whole mess of new ones.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys, we gotta get through here. We gotta take this road to get to Mitch. But you can't because of a landslide. There isn't much we can do,
Find
Farrah.
another way.
Don't look at me. Even if the path is a little rough, it's not impossible to travel across, is it? We'll give it a try. But
Not like that Reed wants to rest, and I'm like, why not pick up a rock?
Yes, this is the PSP version. Oh yeah, Tales of Eternia's got plenty of Easter eggs. Some in the Minch University, some in the Coliseum, some underwater. Shit! There it goes again.
Okay. Never mind trying to clear it now.
I wonder what's happening to the Orbis barrier. Maybe this is dangerous. Reed's like, no shit. If you hurry to, why not go to the dojo? Yeah, do that. Regulus Dojo, I know where that is. I used to be a student there. Is that right? Well, take care.
Well, bye then.
Who be following me? Estes87, thank you so much, dude.
That is awesome.
This girl. Who exactly is she?
Strange colored hair, clothes I've never seen.
Clothes I've never seen, and a weird stone on her forehead. Maybe a traveling performer?
Merity's earned the title Freak.
Pretty much.
Meredy. Where did you come from? Why did you come here?
Fair. Did you forget we can't understand a word she says?
I will be right back, guys. Just talk to George for a minute.
Alright. As much as I very much liked Eternia, that was one of the things that always got me a little bit at the beginning. Is that, you know, Farrah kept on trying to talk to Meredy as if one day she would just magically understand. Granted, there is a way that that eventually happens in the story. But for now, I'm like, why are you wasting all that time? Start doing simple commands so that, you know, you can share a language. That's what I would have done. But yeah, we were trying to figure out which one to do for RPG Monday, and it's back to Will's turn. So I was asking, I was like, okay, so which one do you want to do? And he's like, I actually really feel like playing Tales of Eternia. I said, well, then pop that on. I was like, you're leading off strong with your favorite there, because this is the second one he's going to be playing. We were sort of talking about him doing the Tales series in order, but I don't think he's going to do every single game. Like, I think Destiny came before this one, and he decided to skip over Destiny to do Eternia / I guess, in one version or another, Destiny 2, because that was how it was originally kind of packaged. The topic of what made Tales games lose quality. Will can definitely get in on this for much longer than I can. But for what I remember of Will telling me, he started to notice around the time of Zillia that the worlds were no longer free range the way that they used to be. They were much more pathways and little zones that you could explore, and that was it. And he felt like that was a little bit of a cheap thing to do because it limited it. It didn't feel like a whole world that you could go into. Like for Eternia in this game, and Vesperia, I think was one of the last ones to do it. Oh no, Graces too. Graces. So for all those, you can actually explore the world, and that was one of the things that we really liked. It was cool. But yeah, it started to feel like they were taking shortcuts on world design, and then the characters started to fall a little bit more into stereotypes, which he didn't like as much. He He's not a fan of Berseria, for example. Just ask him, he'll tell you. I don't know, like, I've played a little bit of Zestiria and a little bit of Berseria, and I think they're okay. You know, they're not, like, super, super good, and they're not horrible either. Will tends to think that they've taken quite a nosedive. Not even so much Zestiria, just Berseria. He is not a fan of Berseria. But yeah, it was mostly that. It was the way that they would build the worlds, so it was no longer a whole world that you could explore. And it was the way that they kind of made the characters a little bit more stereotypical in his eyes. Funny thing is, when he gets back, I'm sure he'll launch into his own explanation as to, you know, what he thinks. I've roughly paraphrased him, but I'm sure I've gotten stuff maybe not exactly right. Tales of Arise is another one that he can comment on when he gets back. The delay for Tales of Arise feels like it should be upsetting, but I think the idea is we'd rather have them delay and make a good game than to just churn out something really quick. Like, that's what they were doing for a while, was Zestiria, Berseria, and them. It was almost every year there was a title, and the quality kind of was lacking because of it. So I think it's one of those things where all he cares about is that it's a quality game. If that takes a little bit longer, so be it. But obviously, it's still a little hard to wait. And hello, Super Saiyan Javier. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Tales of the Abyss is one that I also really like. It's way up there for me. It's probably my second favorite. But they did pad the story with a whole lot of side quests, and you know, it can make it feel like it drags a little bit in the middle, even though it's got such a great story and it doesn't need it. But yeah, Tales of the Abyss is another one that we should visit on RPG Mondays at some point. I'm actually wondering if Will's going to make me play that one, because the truth is, I've still never beaten Abyss. I got roughly halfway through it, and then I kind of petered out. So I can almost guarantee you he might pass that one off to me and say, now's your chance to finish it. That's actually the most interesting thing about Tales of the Abyss to me, is that Luke is the main character, and he is one of the most disliked characters I was introduced to as a main character ever in a lot of stuff. He comes across as just absolutely selfish and loathsome, and he makes an incredible turnaround throughout the story. Like, that's the thing, is even though I've only done half of the gameplay, they did an anime series for Tales of the Abyss, and I watched it, so I know the plot very well. And yeah, I was very, very impressed, because Luke became a character that I actually very much admired. As to what country, we are in the United States. Now, Will lives on the West Coast over in California. I live on the East Coast over in Connecticut. And Gene also lives over in California. So yeah, that's the one thing that sometimes makes it a little bit tougher to get together to collab with some of this stuff, is the fact that I don't live out where they live. So mostly, like, I'm not in the videos as much. I'm more like, I help them with the writing and little stuff like that. Mostly it's him and Gene that do it. But yeah, I should actually pick up on Tales of the Abyss one day soon. The one game that I know Will and I really are talking about exploring that we've never fully done is Tales of Rebirth, which is such a problem because it has never been released in any fashion where it has an English patch. And we want one so bad. You know, there are translation texts that will basically bring you through the dialogue, but there's not actually a patch that puts that text into the game. And it's one of those things that we so much, very, very much want. When it came to Tales of Graces, that was an interesting one for me. I remember I liked it so much, but if you were to ask me to go through the plot of Tales of Graces, I could tell you the general idea, but I can't remember all the details. You know, the characters are memorable enough, but the story, you know, the story I think kind of glazed over a little bit for me. See, I think if we had our option, we would say all of them, obviously, because we very much, we want like even collections that would bring several of the Tales games together. I know that's something Will has talked about. It's just, you know, put several of the old games together and just market them as, you know, ones that you could sell all at once. Throw in a translation patch and you're good to go. So, I mean, you're talking all of them, you know. Tales of Rebirth, Innocence, the ones that are sort of the lesser knowns. But there's really none that we would say no to in any way, shape, or form. But if you're really talking bringing it forward to the most recent platform like the Switch, personally, I would like the Abyss, Tales of the Abyss, probably. I mean, like I said, I would absolutely love Rebirth. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. From what I've understood of Rebirth's story, it is tremendously interesting, and we've just never really gotten to experience it. But yeah, I would say if I really had to pick a couple, it would be Abyss and Rebirth. Those would be the ones I would personally want. Then again, you know, like you was talking earlier, having an Eternia remake would be wonderful. All you would really need to upgrade are the graphics. And maybe, you know, sand off the rougher edges of the translation. That might be a bit of an issue. I suppose you could redub the voicing, but I don't know. This stuff's got a charm all its own. Even though, from what Kevin Miller was telling us, or Will specifically when he asked about it, when they did their lines and stuff like that, they didn't always have the context of the scene that was going on. They were just asked to deliver a line, which is why every once in a while there's a line delivery in here that feels a little weird and not quite fitting as well. So I guess they could basically just redo the dialogue if they ever did like another, you know, did like a Tales of Eternia remastered. They could definitely add a new voiceovers if you would. Oh, you missed all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh, I bet I did. I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling good.
That's okay. But I tried answering stuff in your stead that you would probably be much better equipped to answer. They asked about, well, there's several. I guess we'll go in order. Like, they wanted to know what you thought about what caused the drop in quality for Tales games over time.
Pumping them out every year didn't help.
I mentioned that. I actually mentioned that, so I'm happy I remembered that one. Because, yeah, and actually as a follow-up, somebody asked about Tales of Arise and what you thought about it, like, being delayed and stuff.
I'm fine with it being delayed if that means we actually end up getting a better product.
Hey, look! It's like I took the words right out of his mouth. The good thing is we've had these conversations before, so I normally have a good idea. Yeah, are you feeling okay?
I think Well, two things. It's really hot, so it's actually pretty warm in here. So I'm sweating a little bit. I had a big dinner with the family earlier. I ate at a restaurant, and I might have overdid it a little bit. So I'm feeling like I'm full to the point where you don't quite feel like you want to throw up, but you're close. That in combination with the heat, for a moment there, I just felt like really yucky.
I got you.
So I was kind of going in the bathroom, washing my face a little bit with cold water, waiting to see if I was going to upchuck. Didn't happen. So trying to take it easy.
Gotcha.
What did I eat? Too much, apparently. And considering that I had already been dealing with stomach problems past week, I guess, probably wasn't a smart move.
I guess.
Okay, so. Star Ocean series. Yep, Yoshiharu Gotondo went to go create that after Tales of Fantasia was pretty much ripped from under his feet.
And they also wanted to know which games you might want ported over to the Switch. Like which Tales games.
I'm still hoping that
Can't understand her. We'll never get anywhere.
I still think it would be a great idea if they made like a Tales of Anthology Volume 1 and Volume 2.
It's like I took the words out of your mouth.
Like they,
that's the thing. I was answering this stuff for you, and pretty much everything you said, I've said.
yeah, because like imagine for the PS5, Switch, and Xbox Series something or other, if they made a Tales of Anthology collection where the first Tales of Anthology could have Tales of Destiny 1, the original, Tales of Destiny 1, the remake, Tales of Destiny 1, the director's cut, and Tales of Destiny 2. That would be the first anthology collection. The second anthology collection could be a remastered version of Tales of Eternia with the actual Japanese skits included, but English translated. The quote-unquote best port of Tales of Fantasia, so that America could finally have a decent version for once. Tales of Rebirth, English translated, and for good measure, throw in you could probably throw in Tales of Innocence R, but they'd probably want to do a re-release of that. But yeah, all in all, I think an anthology, a series of anthology collections would be the better route to go. They wouldn't be hard to do either. Thoughts on the Fire Emblem games? They exist. I've played like a couple of the Fire Emblems. I haven't gotten too far because the idea of losing characters forever when they die with no chance of bringing them back was a big turnoff for me.
Yep. They changed that in a few of the titles.
Oh, I'm trying to take care of myself. I think if I just take it easy, I'll probably be fine. Or who knows? My hypochondria anxiety might kill me before anything else does. Stop touching me!
Fibria.
Ow, ow, ow! What's this light? What's a febrio?
I don't know, but it's obvious she wants your help.
Is she afraid that the one who attacked us will return?
Maybe.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, no point in worrying. We'll let Keel figure it out.
I guess so. It's been so long since we saw Keel. I bet he's become a great scholar.
I wonder.
I wonder.
Let's do it.
Palm strike!
Sonic Blade. Lightning Blade. Don't let your guard down yet.
I'm playing this on a PSP emulator. This place hasn't changed at all. Weren't you a student here not long ago? I couldn't have changed that much. Let's go. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Excuse me, anybody? Yikes. Surrender!
Lightning Blade. Lightning Blade. Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade. Lightning Blade. Did we get him?
Whoa, that was impressive. What?
He looks like Vegeta with the mustache to me.
Oh, Vegeta did eventually get a mustache. You have great skills for one so young. The decision has been made. Welcome to our dojo. I actually liked this scene in the Tales of Eternia manga, where like when all of those dojo men come out and rush Reed, like Reed grabs a broom handle and he beats the shit out of all of them with it. Then why did you fight? I was defending myself. It's been so long, Master Frank. Ah, Farah. What brings you here? Do you wish to train with us again? Well, no. We want to go to Minch as soon as possible. But the path has been blocked by a rock slide, so... So that is your reason. Yes, one of many. Very well. Let us talk in my room. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. And you, young man, what is your name? Me, Reed Herschel. Ahem, Reed, perhaps you wish to join my dojo? Well, actually, no need to hurry. Join us after your business is settled. Well, I'm really not interested. I see. Right. Yeah, whatever. Let us talk in my room. Never mind her. I know you not, but your eyes do not lie. Follow your heart's path, that is best. Well then, I shall teach you a useful skill. Reed. Your swordplay is quite impressive. Where did you learn it? Where? Well, I just go out and hunt every day for food, that's all. Yes, Marvel DC fan, that is correct. Paolo, I'd like you to use your criminal arts to help them get to Minch. After all, you are the only one in this dojo who knows the water creamel arts. Gladly. Then I'll leave the rest to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for training. If you want to learn more about fighting or wish to learn higher level skills, go next door. And Reed, are you sure you don't want to join my dojo? Forget I mentioned it.
Let's do it. Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade.
Okay!
Do this a couple times for some experience points.
Sonic Blade. Lightning Blade.
Triple blossom!
Sonic Blade.
Alright!
Let's do it.
Triple blossom!
Sonic Blade.
Palm strike!
Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade.
Palm strike!
Did you think we'd win?
I'm sure they thought they could try. The Regine's River is a shortcut to Minch. But isn't that river pretty rough? No problem. We can borrow strengths of the water Kramels. Kramel? Reed, don't tell me you don't know what a Kramel is. I don't have interest in anything that doesn't fill my stomach. And thus the Flanderizing began. Kramels are not material beings. Fire, wind, water, light. They reside within all things. They surround us. They penetrate us. Get some culture, people. And like Paolo, those who have the ability to control Kramels and their phenomena are called Kramel mages, right? Well, with my little training, anybody with a Kramel cage can learn. Is that thing in your hand a Kramel cage? Yes, that's right. By sealing Kramels within this Kramel crystal, you can perform various Kramel arts. Buy now for $99.99. I see, just stick the Kramels in there. Many ages ago, it is said that there were many Kramel cages and many knew how to use the Kramel arts. Wow. I feel like Reed kind of has that butter buns. Wow. I'll be waiting for you at the Regine's River Pier. Please come when you are ready. I'm coming! I beg of you, don't tell the master I'm in here. I can't stand it. I can't take any more of the training. Let's see, I think there's some stuff here. Oh yeah, there it is. Apple gel. Leather helmet. Apple gel. Ouch. Yeah.
Let's go to Rashine's River Pier. We shouldn't keep Paolo waiting.
Let's do it. Huh. Lightning blade.
Triple Blossom.
Huh. Lightning blade. Huh. Get him?
Hell yeah. Hey, Paolo. I will call on the Kremls to calm the waters of Regimes. While it's calm, take the raft down the river. Lui fu itu aidu ya. Undine! Yeah, that caught Merity's attention. Somebody spoke Melnyx for a minute. Oh, look, there's Reed's Butterbun's reaction. Wow. You can understand me? Yes? She's just like, nope. Don't mind her. She was dropped on the head as a baby several times. May Seyfried protect you along the way. Thank you, Paolo. Good luck to you. I have the grace of God, child. Paolo and I studied together at the dojo. He has quite the crush on me. You remember me? Well, he's about to go jack off, so let's jack off out of here. Dun 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 Shit. I always go the wrong way. What?
You know, when I originally played this game, it was called The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
It's always what I think of when I have a river rafting level like that.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, Jane and I had fun when we played this on YouTube. I wish I could get 3 other players together so all 4 of us could play this game together and have an entire party team.
I know, I'll play Ras. Oh, wait.
Lightning blade.
Don't be a smartass.
Lightning blade.
Don't be a smartass. Game was being a smartass.
He's not in your party long enough for it to matter.
That's the problem. I was teaching him cooking like it mattered.
Yeah, so when you lose him, it's like you didn't have him that long for it to matter.
You know, granted, I didn't put a ton of time into him, but I probably put like 30 minutes of cooking into him.
Boo-hoo.
It's wasted skill.
Like, okay, I'll grant you this. If they did like a Tales of Eternia remaster, I would like them to do what they did with the Tales of Destiny remaster, where in that one Leon got his own side campaign. They should do that with Ras, where he should get his own side campaign.
It would make sense.
Minch's quite the lively place. Ooh, there's a lot of people here wearing the same stuff. They all look the same to me. How are we ever gonna find Keel? He's our childhood friend. We'll recognize him in an instant. Hopefully. Maybe.
No, we won't.
No, you won't. Ooh, the inn. Oh, look, it's like one of those little cats that have like that... One of those little machine cats that wave at you.
Yeah.
The Soaring Dragon. The scriptures of the true holy teachings. Wow, even in video game hotels, they have a Bible.
Yeah.
The scriptures of the true holy teachings. The sovereignty of the royal family, the rights and duties of nobility, the rights and duties of the common people. I also like how the remake looked. Still had the classical background design, yet still feels fresh and new. Yeah, I love, like, and now that we're playing it, I can use it as an example. I love the background designs in this game, Tales of Eternia. It's all watercolor paintings, and it's beautifully done. Because, like, just this background alone, you know that you're never going to see anything in here reused as an asset in another place. And I love it, how every single room and place in this game is unique and very beautifully designed. It's like one of those Miyazaki films where like you can just analyze every frame because it's just so much detail and care was put into it. And I feel like Namco in its earliest days actually had a lot of heart and care into their games, and slowly over the course of time that started becoming less and less and less. What's this? Excuse me, if you touch it, you buy it. What a bitch. You still there, Georgie?
I'm still here, but I am quickly losing energy. I'm fighting it at this point.
But we're at church.
I'm unfortunately at church with 4 hours of sleep and a meeting in the morning.
What do you wish to do? Do we want to hear a sermon or do we want to confess? What are we doing, chat? Are we confessing our sins or are we here to hear a sermon? Ugh. Or both.
Nothing.
Confess! I will be glad to take your confession. Now, what is your sin? Well, I guess you could say that I betrayed myself. I swore I'd always live peacefully in regimes, but then I let others talk me into things, and now here I am, far away from home. That's not exactly a sin, nor would I call it a betrayal. It's fate. You have been given the destiny of traveling far from home. Destiny.
It's like, but I didn't want it.
Hear a sermon. For one so young, your intentions are commendable. Now then, let me ask you, have you ever made sacrifices to help someone? It's like, where do I begin?
Why, yes, I have.
When I was a kid, there was a girl who felt sorry for the village chickens. She didn't want them to be eaten, so she let them all escape. Fly, be free! The next day, there was a big uproar in the village. I felt bad for her, so I told everyone I did it, and I got spanked for it. Oh, what a beautiful story. This sermon's a freak.
I'm just sitting here, I'm like, as a priest, when you've been like, well, then you lied. You did commit a sin. A noble sin, but it was still a sin.
Your punishment may have been painful, but I'm sure Seyfert values your act of kindness. Does he, though?
Yeah, I remember it a little differently.
That ass beating really hurt. Hey, wait a minute. We wouldn't have been caught if you didn't leave your footprints there, Reed. Well, yeah, but... My plan was perfect, but you had to go and steal some eggs and blow the whole thing. It's not my fault. I was hungry. You're always hungry. Leave me alone. Well... Stop it, both of you. Are you forgetting that you are in the house of God? Oh, yeah.
It's okay. God's seen us argue before.
I'm a shameful person. I cheated on my test. Now I'll carry that guilt with me for the rest of my life. But don't tell my professor. I love the dialogue in Tales of Eternia. It's like what you were saying when you complimented the dialogue in the of Tales of Fantasia. I feel like even though this is official, I feel like they still had fun with it.
They did. I just really wish that they had all gotten together to do the read, because that's one thing I was mentioning is every once in a while there's a line read that just feels a little off.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Kevin Miller did a fantastic job, given the fact that he didn't have people, reading the lines in that context.
Yeah. I'm not cutting classes. Classes were canceled. I didn't set the fire to the room. I wonder why I get so sleepy listening to the professor. I think this would make an interesting thesis topic. I agree. Finals are coming up. The big question is, should I concentrate on just the things I think are going to be on the test, or should I study everything? That is a good question.
That's a very good question.
What would you do?
Truth be told, I didn't study very much. I had a really good memory.
Oh.
But for the few times when I really did, I went through the chapter, and whatever, questions and, guides and stuff like that I was supposed to go through. Unless the professor told me specifically what was going to be on the test, pretty much if it was in the chapter, I made sure I was familiar with it.
Oh. I like this.
Really,
I'm sorry, go on.
Like in high school, I didn't study. In college, I did.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
But yeah, just this area right here, how beautifully designed is this area that we're walking around right now in? Even though it's a little muddied because of the PSP, I just love how absolutely detailed this is. I would love to play more games that have visuals like this. Because, even just even look at that rooftop right there. The fact that they went out of their way to, draw rust, and, that roof has been there for some time. Every little crack in the road is, has its own little color differentiation. Nothing is a texture that's been reused. It's all painted. I hear someone was thrown out for contradicting the dean. Are you serious? That stinks. I can't stand those guys in the light Kreml department. Me neither. They think they're so smart. Makes me mad. You should concentrate on the study of caloric flow of the light cranials. I heard it was on last year's test. Dear Mother, it doesn't look like I'll be able to graduate this year either. What an ungrateful child I am.
And Mysterious is asking what you did instead to study.
Like, what do you mean? What did I do instead of what? Going to college? Instead of going to college, I started a YouTube channel.
Pretty much.
Still waiting for that to pay off. I'm a student of Vinci University, but I'm also a pop star. Is she? Hold on. What's your name? Know my name? Okay. Arav, you can't go anywhere. We're studying. Just what are cremals anyway? No matter how many times I hear the explanation, I just don't get it. That's because even the professor... What? I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, have a good night, Arav. As it is, I might follow him in a couple of minutes. Getting to that point.
I could too. I don't exactly know how many people are with us.
Well, yeah. You can always try doing it to the 2-hour mark and then kind of wrapping it up.
Yeah, we could always like stream earlier tomorrow.
Yeah. Like if you really wanted to continue it because we only got so far today, you could pick up a little bit.
Yeah. Studying is for squares. I'm an oval. That's because even the professors don't really know exactly what cremals are. They're dipshits. The entrance exam for Minch University is difficult. Only the elite students carefully selected from all over Inferior are allowed to wear the white uniform. Ooh, it's the library. The following books are missing. If you know their whereabouts, please contact the librarian. Yellow Kings, Serrano Fragment, The Seven Sun, New G, NG. Oh, Mysterious Hanger On. This is one of the methods that you can use to identify the words. There's a lot of these things.
Oh, so it actually translates it in the game. That's very fascinating.
Yeah, if you can find all of them. Yowie.
Which makes sense because, yeah, you can see that, like, U is 3 symbols, and so you have the Y, the O, and the U. And you can just kind of build it as you go. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, and it actually tells you how to say it. Yensu, Mui, U, Yayo. Everybody wants to get into the Royal Observatory of Astronomy in Inferior City. They only take the best of the graduates to work in their research department. Long before the Inferior Empire was established, there was a highly technologically advanced civilization called the Melnick The Melnick civilization. A bridge was built between Inferior and Celestia, and people came and went freely between the two worlds. Lenoan Encyclopedia Criminology. At one time, Kramal scholars had long debated over whether Kramals were living organisms or simply physical matter. It is now widely recognized that Kramals are living organisms. However, there is still a wide range of opinions on whether or not they are intelligent beings. I can guarantee they are. Industry.
Well,
we know.
Yeah.
It is well known that Kramals prefer to dwell in particular types of crystals. However, ores appears to be the preferred type of many that in the crystallization forms. Hello, Lois97. Forgive me if I say your name wrong, but that is a very unique name. Ores crystals are used in Kramal cages or ores earrings, but unfortunately their manufacturing process is currently unknown. They stopped.
So how'd you get him?
We don't know.
I guess they're like artifacts that they find.
Yeah, we know that Professor Mazette still has a couple of, well, actually 4 ores, earrings, or maybe even more. He just gave us 4.
Mm-hmm.
All living things consist of water cremals. By observing the number and state of these water cremals, the health of an organism can be determined. However, water cremals are not found in the bodies of monsters. For this reason, there is a great deal of interest in the research of this topic.
Alex is killing me. He's like, I just made pizza. I'm like, I'm about to go to bed. Still, I'm going to grab myself a slice, which means I'm up a few minutes more.
Okay. I'll wait until you get back.
Well, you don't have to wait.
I'm gonna wait until you get back like a good boy.
Fine. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. We'll wait. Oh, and by the way, Lois97, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Okay. Blech.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay. Eternia is made up of 3 elements. Make you laugh. Alright. Go look at my YouTube subscriber count and then go look at my video view count. That'll make you laugh.
No, look up our What the Dub playthrough. That'll make you laugh, hopefully, at least a little.
Eternia is made up of 3 elements. There is our world, Inferia, Celestia, the world that stretches across the sky, and the boundary between the two, the Orbis Barrier. Neat.
Oh, so Mysterious, you don't mean that you want to make the audience laugh. You mean you.
Here's an interesting side quest that carries on for a while. Pierre, don't worry, and go on ahead. As soon as I've gathered the research materials, I'll go straight to Inferia City. Thank you. I'll be waiting at the observatory. Let's get married after the academic conference. Yes! Katrine, I love you! I love you, Pierre! Say, is anything wrong? Farah, shouldn't we mind our own business?
Yeah, but we're going to be chasing them around half the game anyway. We might as well find out what's up.
Pretty much. There's an important academic conference coming up in Inferia City, but I haven't completed preparing my paper to present yet. Uh-huh. I lived a life of humble joys.
So you realize we're not eggheads. We can't help you.
My wife and child were my salvation. So we decided to have Pierre go on ahead, and I would follow after him after I prepared the paper. I see. Will you make it on time? Yes, I don't have that much more to do. It sounds like you'll be okay. Well,
I just have to write 40 more pages. And how long is the paper supposed to be? 40 pages.
What? What? Oh god, I'm burping all over the place. What song was that? Oh, it was from Green Eggs and Ham. That's what it was. You see, I've
Yeah,
never.
the Netflix show.
Yeah. You see, I've never been outside of Minch. I don't know if I can get to Inferia City all on my own. Been there. Still there. Don't be so negative. You can do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I guess you're right.
You know, I'm just like, Farah, that is so not true. For example, if you were asked to write an important paper, you would not be able to do it.
All right, no problem.
Now, on the other hand, if she was asked to do like a martial arts tournament, she could do that.
And
Because she's skilled.
a cooking tournament. She could do that.
Yeah.
It must be so nice to be in love. Yeah, I guess so. Want to play some Cramel Ball? Sure. Want to hear the rules of Cramel Ball? Nah.
First, we kick her out of Cramel until it asks to stop.
This game is actually pretty hard.
I don't think I played this particular one.
Take this.
Is it just you collect the triangles and stay out of the way of the ball?
Theoretically. Shit!
Good job.
Take this.
Gotcha.
Oh, I get it. And you also can't get hit 3 times.
Yep.
Because when the 3rd time happens, probably the game is over. This is actually very Mario Party.
Take this. All right. Take this.
Shit! Ah, you fucker. Oh, well, thanks for that.
Take this.
Haha! Haha!
All right.
Okay, you know what?
Too bad.
I'm gonna save state because
You don't think you can do that again?
no, I'm not gonna lie. The AI kind of cheats.
Uh,
Take this. Take this.
Mm.
Take this. Take this.
Mm.
Take this.
Damn it!
Thank you, the Return Frog. It's very, very nice of you to say. And yeah, he's going to be playing this entirely through, not necessarily tonight, but on our RPG Monday events, he's going to keep on playing Tales of Eternia. But there's a good chance he might continue this a little bit tomorrow, too.
Return Frog. I love this game. I'm playing it because you're the only person. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, Return Frog. If you love this game, head over to our YouTube channel. We're the Brotherhood of Gaming. We've done a retrospective series on the Tales of series, including this game, and it's a big hit and a big success. So yeah, we've done the. If you love the Tales series, there's a good chance you've probably seen our videos. Because yeah, we've done like the top 10 facts from the Tales series, covering every game in the series. So yeah, definitely go check us out. Just look up the Brotherhood of Gaming on YouTube. We're actually multi-streaming there on YouTube right now. So if you're watching us on Twitch, you should be able to see us on YouTube as well. Definitely go check it out if you're a fan of Tales of Eternia. you cheating whore. No! You bitch!
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Take this.
Oh, you bitch! Damn it!
What'd you get as a reward for doing this?
A title.
Oh, pff.
Take this.
Oh, you. You have seen some of the. Yeah, I see. I told you. Like, there was. If you love Tales series, there's a good chance you've seen our stuff. But yeah, welcome aboard, mate.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Oh, you mother. Okay, well, that works too.
Take this. Take this.
Oh.
Take the.
Mm. I keep getting hit with balls in my face.
Take this. Take this. Take.
Shit.
Take this. Take.
Mm. Yeah, no, I'm rushing.
Take this. Take this. Take. Take this.
Mm.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Take. Oh, come on.
And it's weird because it's like, even though I've beaten him best 2 out of 3 already, it's like it doesn't count. Like, all right, I'll take it. Oh, I think I found a way to cheap, to be cheap.
Well, yeah, just get in her way and let her get run over first.
Damn it! Oh, this is not good.
Oh, that's what she was trying to do to you.
Yeah.
Take this.
Oh, come on!
Womp, 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 womp.
All right, bitch. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna cheap. Yeah. All right, even if it means I have to get hit too, as long as you get hit first, I don't care.
you just have to be the last one with the, I don't know, HP or whatever left.
Damn it to hell.
That's not happening anymore.
Hey, Aaron, how you doing? We're playing balls in the face. First one to get balls in the face loses.
And by now, Will's got enough for a nice cup of tea.
Take this.
Bullshit!
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Save state after she gets hit. You know that's not a bad that's not a bad thing to do.
That's a very Will thing to do, so yes.
You don't think I can do it?
Oh no, I think you can do it. I've seen you do it.
Take this.
Ha ha ha!
Take this. Take this.
Sirius is cleverly using his points. Although too late now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll save it after she gets hit. Bitch.
Take this. Take this.
I take out my sword and I stab this bitch.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
The AI is too good. I'm gonna get you.
Take this.
Damn it.
Take this. 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 Take
There's a big mosquito in here. I don't know where all these mosquitoes have been coming from.
Outside. I'm so helpful.
Yeah.
Take this.
No, we're not gonna two-player this game because we can't.
Take this. Take this.
Not in any way that would really work. Because we're on different coasts, the ping time would kind of mess up any really good coordination. Too much lag.
I mean, it could work, but
I think we tried with Secret of Mana before, although we tried with your old computer. Maybe it'll work.
we were able to get it. We played this entire game together this way. It worked. We used RetroArch to do it. It worked just fine.
I vaguely remember. It was like 3 to 4 years ago.
Take this.
Oh, damn it.
Take this. Take the.
You know what's interesting? Since I'm already ahead of her, I probably could just run the clock out.
I imagine you could. Do whatever strategy works the best.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
I mean, this is working. Yeah, there you go.
You're good. You beat us, the Interscholastic Champions. As a victory prize, you can have this. Have this. I am the Master Roller. Well, that was 20 minutes well spent.
I was going to say the same thing, but with a lot more sarcastic flavor.
Could you,
Nonetheless, very good job.
could you tell us where Kielzabel is, please? Pardon me, but what is your relationship with the student? We're his family. Our father is sick, and we have to get in touch with him right away. Just a moment, please. ID number 3464. Kielzabel, Light Criminal Department. Light Criminal Department? Where's that? Merity?
Okay, I'm always curious. What does this say?
Good question.
Because I wanted to know why she went so nuts in here. I'm assuming that she was upset about the way the Kramels were kept in cages.
I think she's also kind of getting a temper tantrum. But I mean, I do have the guide that translates this stuff, so like, hold on one second.
Yeah, because I am curious. Because this is a part in the game where she does throw an absolute tantrum and makes a mess of things, and I wanted to know why.
Oh yeah, like oh shit.
Was that right about the Kramels?
Hold on, I'm sorry. I got a mosquito problem in here. But yes, Return the Frog. You can completely understand the Melnix language that she's using here. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let me mute that for you for a little bit because I'm pretty sure that might get annoying after a while. I mean, I have the translation like codex. So if anybody wants to take a screenshot of this scene and I can give you the codex, you can translate it on your own time and let us know.
Well, the idea is it'll be right on the stream no matter what, like in the video. But yeah, not a tremendously big deal. I seem to remember,
It's been a long
'cause I
time
think
since I've translated it.
and I think I remember asking and looking it up at the time, that it had something to do about how she was amazed that Kramels were kept in cages, and she was very upset about that.
Well, actually, here's the thing. I'll translate it myself later, and then I'll just tell you guys what she said.
That'll work. But no matter what, this is actually the point where I'm going to get to bed because I got a meeting in the morning.
I guess we can just stop it here for tonight, and we can all come back tomorrow.
That should work.
Because
just pick a time.
because I have because guys, I got to work on a video review that I'm trying to get for you guys on YouTube, and it's been a little while, and I still got to collect the footage. So that being said, that being said, I will let you guys know that we are going to resume this game tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Probably during the midday, which is I'm on the West Coast. So a little afternoonish. So if you guys want to keep an eye on our Twitch page or our YouTube, you can just have the Twitch tab open, and we'll see what happens, and you'll be notified.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by, and you have a good night, Will.
Okay.
All right. I will talk with you guys later.
All right, I'm going to save the game right here. And I will be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much.